What's up, guys? So what's on my mind today? Mamie Till. Mamie Till must have been the strongest person that I've ever read about in America. For her to put her son's body on display, mutilated, mangled, to show how awful, how despicable, how disgusting that white supremacy was, that racism was in Mississippi, in this country. For her to put her son on display in that manner must have been horrific for her. But I can only think that she must have known that there has to be something, a spark, to show the world how awful racism really was in this country. I mean, you can sit there and you can think about it. And you can think about the worst thing that somebody can do to another person. But until you see it, a lot of times, it's not real to you. And the reason why I say that is because I was reading an article. And the article was talking about how these parents were waiting for their child to be identified in the Uvalde shooting. And the way we usually identify someone is through sight. Understand that these kids must have been so understand that these kids must have been so unrecognizable that the only way that they could be matched with their parents is through DNA. Can you, I know it's hard, but imagine that your child is so unrecognizable that a picture isn't good enough to identify them. That a DNA swab between the parents and the kids had to be matched in order to say, yes, this is your child. That's the part that you don't see. That's the part that you will never see. Because if you did see it, then you would understand why those weapons do not need to be on the streets. And it's not just, oh, an AR-15 isn't a military. Those are just semantics. Oh, it's semi-automatics. Those are just semantics. You can kill as many people as you can just by how fast you can squeeze the trigger. Period. This killer had 2 AR-15s. Just think about it. Just think about it. Just sit down and think about not being able to identify your child from a picture. There's no argument that anyone can come up with that would justify having a weapon that can shoot off as many rounds as that gun can shoot off. Semi-automatic doesn't matter. Semi-automatic only means you can squeeze off as many rounds as you can pull the trigger. That's it. Instead of an automatic weapon, you pull the trigger once and it fires continuously till it's out. With a semi-automatic, you have to continue to pull the trigger. That's it. That's the only difference. And this rifle, AR-15 that he used, it's meant to look like a military rifle. It's meant to look like a military assault rifle. It's meant to do as much damage as a military assault rifle. Those weapons are made for killing. Period. That's it. It's astounding to me that people are still making those stupid arguments. I'm gonna try to tell you a story without getting too emotional about this, but one day I was at work, I was getting off, and after I tidied up my chart, I had to go and clock out. It was a little bit later than I usually would leave. And I go clock out, but I have to walk back through the ER because that's where my car is parked. It's just quicker to get to my car that way. I leave the way I usually leave, through the ambulance doors. So as I'm saying my goodbye, walking through the ER, I walk out through the ambulance doors, and this car pulls up. I mean, it almost drove inside of the ambulance bay doors. And as I walk out, this mother jumps out of the car with a child in her arms. The child is limp. She hands the child to me. And she said, "Please help him." Long story short is we weren't able to save the child. And once the physician told the mom that the child had died, the only voice that you could hear in that ER was the scream of the mother. It was the most wretched sound, the most awful sound, piercing, no, that I've ever heard. I can remember every child that I've coded and that have died. It's not fair. It's never fair. But those children died of natural causes or illness. Not because of a gun. No child should ever die because of a gun. And if we could do something about it, then we should do something about it. In my school career as a student, kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, I was never subjected to gun violence. Never entered my mind about gun violence. The type of drills that we had were fire drills and tornado drills. Not an active shooter drill. Only now, because guns are so readily available, because we lead the world in gun ownership here in America. And it's not like we carry like just handguns. No, we carry deadly guns that should be in a military theater. For what? For what? What reason? It's just unconscionable. I can't imagine. DNA to identify. Do you guys understand how mangled a body must be that they had to use DNA to identify those kids, to match those kids with their parents? I mean, it's like I said, we use our visual acuity to identify things. The fact that somebody can take one picture and go, that's that child. That body must have been so damaged. I can't believe that you guys would need another Mamie Till moment to make you understand that those guns do not need to be in anyone's possessions on the street. I can't believe that you guys would need that. That you guys would need a Mamie Till and an Mamie Till to make you understand why those weapons do not need to be on the street. They need to be banned. Okay, guys. So that's what's been on my mind today. You guys have a good day. Peace out.